No. Offensive board and a stick back all alone, Alec McVeigh. And we are underway from Glacier Peak with North Creek scoring first. 2-0, visiting Jaguars here at GP. Amp Harrell, Todd Elvig to my left, and stereo right is Ron Henthorn. Coach, welcome to these proceedings.
Hey, glad to have you here, Amp. This is going to be a great game tonight because these teams have never played each other before that I know of. So
well,
it'll be fun to figure it out.
North Creek is very new. Drive, then kick, offensive board, very nearly the and one, but what a play by Siebers off the assist of sorts from Adam Thomas.
So we know that these North Creek kids can shoot the ball. They just came off of a victory over Liberty High School out of Issaquah, 74-65. So they put up some pretty good points for that game.
Yep, 1-0 on the season. First game for GP as the first one missed. Bobby Siebers. Let's meet your starting lineups for this one. First for GP, a senior Aiden Davis, a 5'8 guard. Joe Lee, a freshman guard at 6 foot. 1 of 2 for Siebers. Also Adam Thomas, a senior guard at 5'8. Tori Watkins, a senior forward at 6'3. And Bobby Siebers, who just hit that back end of the 2-shot foul, senior guard at 6'4. At the elbow, working around with it, McVeigh, and he will get it out of trouble. Shot clock down to 12. Right side to McVeigh. No, excuse me, that was Scott. There's McVeigh. 6 on the shot clock, got to do something with it. Let's fly, deep 3, no, tipped up but taken away by Tori Watkins for GP. We'll set the El Jefe starters in just a moment. It's the Jaguars of North Creek. 3, left side, cold-blooded, Bobby Siebers. North Creek jacks up a 3 coming back, no, and the rebound is out of bounds, but a whistle stops play.
Hey, Ronnie, I think you're breathing on your microphone.
I'm breathing on it.
And a turnover back to GP. Jackson Scott, a senior guard for the Jaguars. Also Josh Bissenden and Alec McVeigh, all senior guards. Raj Dillon, a junior wing, and Drew Jensen, a junior guard, rounding out the starting 5 for the boys in purple. Downtown 3, on the way, no, offline left and taken away by the Jags. Back they go against a very quick defense for the Grizz. Deep 3, right side, no good. Barely drew iron McVeigh, and it's a turnover back the other way.
Second time from McVeigh for 3. Didn't make either one of them yet, but he'll get there.
This is a very, very young school. Not a young club, but a young school. Either their 4th or 5th year, if memory serves, from football.
I think you're right about that.
Trying to get a pick straight away. Joe Lee gives off 3 ball. Siebers!
3-point basket, number 30.
Bobby Siebers, back-to-back jacks. Coach, what are you seeing that GP's doing right?
Give the ball to Siebers, I think.
Fair enough. Foul on a drive in the lane. Foul on the floor on Adam Thomas.
Thomas, his first, team's first.
GP, of course, this is their opener. Girls are playing tonight in Issaquah at Issaquah High. Near side, drive, then lob over the top. They like using that high pass. Deep 3, boots off the heel, no, and taken away by Thomas. 7-2. Whoa, my word! Raj Dillon, rocket shoes.
That's a nice block there.
That's a foul you're not mad about.
No, he didn't get a foul, did he?
I heard the whistle. I guess it was out of bounds.
Yeah,
But
no, nice clean block, according to the referee at least.
that was beautiful. 7-2, Grizzlies. They trailed early, 2-0, 2-1, and now it's 7-2. GP has slammed the door shut. Left circle, drive, then sort of an off-balance kick. Siebers, he had to gather and step and couldn't get it to go. Go ahead.
The Siebers had lots of 3-pointers there, and they're trying to answer here with North Creek right now. But McVeigh has had 3 in a row that he's not dropped, so I don't know if they're going to keep shooting him or not.
Now the thing is, he's a leader, and he's the one they keep going to. Near side, campfire, glowing in the gym. He had his feet set and his hands warm. Aiden Davis with a 3 and a timeout. It's a 30 for Coach Knowles. We'll take it as well. Back after this, 10-2 on STSPN.
Followed by North Creek.
Oh, the three-point rules for GP so far.
Indeed. Back to it here from Glacier Peak. Out of the timeout. North Creek trailing on the road. It's a Doyle Brunson, a 10 and a 2. Drive, scoop off the window, no. Offensive board, Bissenden. Loose ball, corralled, kick out, 3-ball. That'll work. Drew Jensen will heave and cuts the lead down to 10-5.
The 3-ball game here.
What would this game have been like back before the 80s? 3-ball, why not? Off the heel, no. Jensen the board for the Jags.
Watkins got to give his chance at the 3 there. Didn't quite make it off the back of the rim.
Stutter step, jab step, working with it. Jackson Scott gives off McVeigh. Man-to-man defense applied by the Grizz. Stand and switch, no. And the best defense is just letting the North Creek Jaguars shoot right now.
Well, right now, neither of these two teams are working the ball inside. They're just kind of swinging it around the outside and trying to fire off that 3-ball. So
Raymond Rowe set to check in for the visiting Jaguars. Working it around the perimeter, looking for a cutter, knocked away. Nice save on the end line by Davis. Sideline, excuse me. He'll take it in with 5 on the shot clock. No, and take it away.
Might have gotten fouled in there, but didn't get called.
Jensen rolls that one up, no good. Quickly back the other way. There's a one-on-one opportunity, and he measures it well. Torrey Watkins. He had a taller guy in front of him and took his time.
He did a good job of not driving. Yep. Thought it might get blocked there for a minute, but nicely done.
12-5. Grizzlies comfortably in front. And nice defense inside. Davis forced the bad pass, picked off. Back the other way. Siebers spin move. Oh, that is a spin cycle. Siebers is a machine.
Yeah, Bobby Siebers showed got 9 of the 14 points here tonight.
What have you done for me lately? Straight away McVeigh for Coach Knowles and the visiting North Creek Jaguars. Shake and bake 3. Jensen left it short, out of bounds. Gave up on it a second early.
Yeah, I think it was off of GP.
North Creek will keep it, and now another sub will check in. Raymond Rowe and Silas Woodward. Woodward's older brother, by the way, plays football.
Oh, yeah, Woodward looks like he's about 6'4" out there.
I don't have a height for him, at least on this sheet.
No, I didn't get them either, but he looks pretty tall out there.
But he's a sophomore. And double dribble.
Double dribble violation, Glacier Peak basketball.
So that will turn it back over to the homestanding Grizzlies. There's a wide range of heights out here for both sides.
That usually happens in high school. You get some, 6'2", I think, what the Grizzlies' tallest player is about out there. 6'3", I guess.
6'4" for Bobby Siebers.
6'4", yeah.
And he will heave and draw iron and nothing else.
Well, Siebers and Zimmerman are both 6'4". Zimmerman's not on the court right now, but.
Drive and rejected.
But he got fouled. Nice reject. I think he got fouled by somebody else.
Torrey Watkins with the swat. Did you notice the crowd, the student section chanting, "Let him shoot"?
Right.
That was Alec McVeigh, who has had a cold hand today.
Well, he's on the line. He's got 2 so far, I think.
Free throws upcoming. Man, the student section is raucous. Free throw rolls off. Got to make sure you hit your free throws if you want to be the Adrenaline Fundraising Player of the Game and get that awesome shirt. Second one up and good. 14-6. Grizzlies rocking and rolling early.
Not a big lead, but they keep putting it on, it will be.
Drive, then a handoff. Pulling back is Joe Lee. Hesitation, Lee gives it off. Skip pass near side Davis. 1-on-1 and a player control foul in the lane. That one's on Watkins. Coach, what'd you see?
Watkins, his first, team's third.
Legal screen, perhaps? His first, team's third.
I didn't quite see what he called on him, but I think he had his hands on his back when he moved around him, so I might have called him just for positioning.
60 seconds left. First quarter. Drive, shot, no. Oh my goodness, they called the charge.
Yeah.
You don't see that much in high school.
Yeah.
I don't disagree.
Looked like Davis was kind of down underneath there, so it was kind of a tough call to make. Then he missed a shot as well, so that's too bad.
McVeigh, his first, team's second.
McVeigh's going to get a chance to sit down for the last 57 seconds here, so.
Looks like Kai Georgie into the game, number 15 for Glacier Peak, or excuse me, for North Creek. Georgie is how you say that young man's name. Near side for Lee, gives it back straight away. Thomas, drive, fake, shot, no, but a foul.
Thomas will go to the line.
Adam Thomas, 5'8" senior guard.
Team's third.
Rowe gets called for his first.
Number 11, Adam Thomas.
I want to give a shout out to the GP wrestling team. They have made it very, very clear in this school in the halls that it's wrestling season.
Oh, really?
Trying to get more folks to come out. First one up and good for Adam Thomas. Also, additional plug. Apparently, there's a Magic the Gathering card game club here at GP. Got them both to go.
Puts Adam Thomas in the scoreboard with a couple of good free throws there. Nice and clean.
10-point lead for GP. Flipped around near side. Woodward lobs across. Jensen corrals a wild pass. Deep three. Got it. Jackson Scott will cut that lead down. 16-9. Last shot, perhaps, of the opening stanza.
Certainly should be if he gets it off. Seaver's going to try to do it.
Seaver, step back three, no, missed it short. He's gone cold all of a sudden. But at the end of one, it's 16-9. Glacier Peak over North Creek. Back with a second quarter call after this on STSPN. Welcome back to Glacier Peak High School. Amp Harrell, Ron Henthorn here with you. Todd Elvig on the ones and twos. Your officials for this particular contest, that would be Evan Cherlin, the referee. One of the umpires is Lee Otini, and the other referee is Doug, or excuse me, the other umpire rather is Doug Jewell. Cherlin, Otini, and Jewell.
We want to continue watching games.
Otini's been doing this longer than I have. His hair is whiter than mine.
Oh, we're talking about Mr. Jewell. He has less hair than I do, which is also pretty impressive. Ooh, that was a nice breakup as it was Woodward jumped the passing lane. They're trying to go back door, Coach.
He's trying to do it. It's a good try.
E-lob for Adam Thomas. Skip in. Torrey Watkins. Watkins wanted to hand it off. Now they'll skip. Good pickup. Wow. Yep. Georgie.
I like the way this defense that North Creek's playing here. They're really tight.
Got a handful of subs out there, too. Drive.
That
hesitation. That was a walk, and they call it.
Yep.
Traveling violation.
How about that? We're giving love and respect to the officials.
Yeah.
A 30-second timeout.
30-second timeout. We'll go ahead and take it as well. 16-9 your score on STSPN.
McDaniel's Do-It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized do-it-best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
Back here, second quarter action, 16-9, Glacier Peak over North Creek, out of the Bothell area. Well, I was told that the campus, technically speaking, for North Creek is in Snohomish County. I was not aware of that.
In Snohomish County, not too far from Mill Creek, actually.
Hesitation, pulls the trigger. Three ball up and good. Jackson Scott.
By number 1, Jackson Scott.
Scott with 2 threes and 6 points. McVeigh and Jensen with 3 each. As Creek cuts it to 4. 3 balls. Siebers, no, and a backside rebound. Taken away Jensen.
GP look like they're going to make a run here. If they can keep this up, there's an open shot.
Jumper, Woodward, measured and can't get it to go, but it's tapped out of bounds off the hand of Joe Lee.
He was so open, he didn't know how to shoot that one. He's like, oh, should I go further in? No, I guess I'll shoot it from here.
A little too open. Good problem to have, I suppose. A E-lob left. That's in line out of bounds for those who don't know. Looks back door. Georgie kicks out. Woodward head fake. Stutter step. Nice move. Pulls that one back to Rowe. Rowe takes a poke. Drives. Lefty left it short. No.
Yeah, didn't quite get it up there.
But it would have been blocked if he did much more with it. GP with a 4-point lead, looking to add to it. Lee and Watkins on the outside, along with Thomas, who has it now. Gives off. Cycled around to Davis. Davis to Watkins. Lee will pull back. Dumped off in the far corner. Adam Thomas trying to work around the defense. Did they call an offensive foul there?
I'm not sure. I think looks like going to be defense.
Okay. I was about to say, if they called that foul on Adam Thomas, then they might as well have just worn the same uniform. Georgie will check out. And who else had a seat? Looks like that was Rowe for North Creek. Jackson Hayes into the ball game. And one other sub, I believe, returned.
There's a ball inside. Seaver didn't make it.
Nope. Offensive
board.
board.
Gets a second shot at it, though.
Dish back out. Unselfish play. Bobby Siebers. Was that Watkins with the helper?
First 2 points of the second period here for GP. They needed it.
Absolutely. Lead is 6. 6 minutes to play in the half. Drive, then dish. Woodward hesitates around the volleyball line. Kicks back out. McVeigh. McVeigh one-on-one. Dishes that one off. Woodward back spin. 5 on the play clock. Up fake for Scott. Then they will let fly with a rainbow. No. And it is taken away. Quickly back the other way. Siebers hesitates. Nice spin to contact and one.
And they're going to give it to him.
Siebers beating and banging. What else could North Creek have done there, Coach?
Well, they should have got back quicker instead of looking at the coach about that bad shot, because Siebers got open down the far side and led a even lane to the basket for him. So
Woodward out with his first foul, team's 5th.
Number 3.
In comes Josh Bissenden, one of the starters returning. The and one is good. The old can of corn, perhaps, for Bobby Siebers.
3 points the hard way. Or the easy way, maybe.
Old school 3. 21-12.
Look at that.
Fed inside.
Oh,
back
how
cut.
can you miss the layup?
Oh,
Ray.
the pressure. And the crowd is not going to let him live that one down.
He's not going to be happy with it either.
Out high for Adam Thomas for the Grizzlies. Speaking of the Grizzlies, Memphis Grizzlies making history the other night.
Yeah.
Largest margin of victory in an NBA game. 3-ball, no. Offensive board. Knocked down. No foul. And they're going to just say out of bounds. Man, they are swallowing the whistle quite a bit. Torrey Watkins hit the deck. Scott and McVeigh.
Give GP a turnover for that little maneuver.
Along with Jensen, Bissenden, and Jackson Hayes. That was Jackson Scott with his third three. Cuts it back to 6.
Give the ball to Jackson some more there, I think.
Mr. Jackson Scott, not to be confused with Jackson Hayes. 4:20 to go. Whistle backside, and they're calling the same thing. See if this was on 21 or 30. It was on 21. Torrey Watkins, his second. And so he will get the yank into the game. A.J. Klein, another senior for this GP squad.
He was trying to come in before Siebers got that foul. It's too bad he didn't make it.
Yeah, that's tough trying to figure out the officials. First game of the season. Deep three,
wow.
NBA range. Offensive board put back. Got it. Scoop and score for Josh Bissenden. And now the lead is 4. Hesitation, then a drive. No look dish. Siebers a 3. Ring it up. Bobby Siebers. Give the assist to Adam Thomas. Hand off up top. Jensen. Near side for Scott. He will hesitate. Post up. Kick out. 3 ball. Jackson Hayes. Got it. Jackson Hayes. Roman Jackson Hayes. That's the Jackson connection. 4-point game. Whistle again. And they're going to call that same little ticky-tacky foul.
They called this one on Klein, didn't they?
Yeah. Klein, the reserve. This must be the point of emphasis that was, noticed in, we'll call it pregame warm-ups by the officials.
Yeah, he got the same foul that Watkins got, moving into him.
I think that's the 3rd or 4th time that foul has been called today. Straight away, 3 ball, popped and dropped and no, and a whistle and a foul. And
that foul's going to go against.
Oh, they did call it on North Creek.
Yeah.
I thought for a moment that somehow Joe Lee, who wound up on his back, was going to get called for a push-off. Raj Dillon set to return.
Number 11, Raymond Rowe.
And he will be allowed to return.
Raj Dillon.
Dillon will replace Bissenden, who picked up his second. All this going on, and it's still a 4-point game with 3 minutes to go in the first half, Coach.
Yeah, it's just not a big high-scoring game yet here.
Hesitation, wanting the handoff. Not a whole lot there for Klein. Gives it up, gets it back, shovels out Lee straight away. Lee to the corner, hesitation. Siebers spins, kicks. They're cheating on Siebers, if you will. 3 ball up and good. Aiden Davis. Lead is 7.
Jaguars not going away here.
No, but every big 3 in a clutch situation, that was a walk.
It was, I thought.
Every big 3 for GP is, even bigger in a 4-point game, now a 7-point game. Hesitation, whistle.
Yeah, he's going to get Joe Lee called for a foul, I think.
Joe Lee,
his first, team's 6th, and now for the next 2:15, it's a bonus situation for both sides.
Yep.
Important to note, though, a lot of those fouls called on the other end, those are player control fouls. That's not a 1-and-1.
Oh, that should be a foul on Siebers.
Foul, and it is. Siebers unloaded the weapon there.
Should be his first, I think, though.
That's what I show.
That was on number 30, Bobby Siebers, his first.
I do love the signal there from Mr. Jewell.
Yeah.
Effectively smacked him upside the head. The gym equivalent of giving him the business, right?
Yep.
Just a 2-shotter or a 1-and-1?
It should be 2.
Okay. Got him in the act. Jackson Scott with 10 points on the night and cuts this to a 6-point game.
He's got 3 threes. He should be able to hit easy from the stripe there. He's close in.
Yeah, but sometimes the more wide open you are, the harder it is. Seen that already.
Yeah, they're free though.
Up and good. He's got 11. 27-22. Lead is 5 with 2 minutes and change in the first half.
The Jackson Scott game for the Jaguars and the Bobby Siebers game for the Grizzlies on the big score lines here.
Absolutely. We'll get that coming out of the halftime break. Hesitation, shovels that back out. Siebers gonna drive, gonna flip, can't get it to go, can't draw a call.
Didn't get a call there either. Somebody could have got called.
Jolie, Euro step off the heel, got it in the foul!
You want to count that?
That is a thing of beauty.
That was a nice shot.
Number 5, Alex.
The Euro step and the finish, as you see watching at home.
Basket by number 2,
And
Jolie.
he's a freshman chant.
And 1.
McVeigh called for his second. And what do we got going on here? They're talking with Coach Brian Hunter about something. Oh, excuse me, that's Coach Wade Knowles. Wrong side.
Yep.
A lot of gray in this building, so, and not just because it's cold outside.
It's gray outside too, though.
It is in fact pretty gray outside. You're right.
Well, let's see if Jolie can make the three, and he didn't.
Nope. Rebound taken for North Creek, Drew Jensen. Final 96 ticks of the first half here. A little hard pick out high. Skip leave for Jackson Scott. Near side, Jackson Hayes. No.
Almost.
Yeah, that one was halfway down and decided to take an exit. Drive. 1-on-3. Get it to go! Joe Lee.
Joe Lee's starting to feel as though it's there driving the lane. This last couple of shots been inside here instead of the outside threes.
That's the don't shoot, good shot. 1-on-3.
There's a foul on. Gonna be on
Adam Thomas, right?
Thomas, yeah, I think so.
Fouls on number 11, Aiden Thomas, his second. Team's 8.
31-22. GP trying to pull away.
Going to the line.
But Scott trying to cut into this.
Number 1, Jackson.
Thomas with 2 fouls. Watkins with 2 fouls. 1 each for Lee. And front into the 1-and-1 there for Scott.
Perfect from the line so far. I don't want to jinx him, but I think he's going to make it.
1 each for Lee, Siebers, and Klein. That's what I was attempting to say there.
Number 22,
Reggie Valmonte into the game for the final minute here.
It's his first appearance here in this first half.
5'8" senior.
It is token 59 seconds.
Second opportunity.
Oh, he missed it. I jinxed him.
Caromed off and taken away by the Grizz. Running the show, Aiden Davis. Man-to-man half court for the Jags. Hesitation, then a dump off to Siebers. Cutting around Lee, wanted the shot, nothing there. Reverses it back around. Near side Davis, 1-on-1 against Dillon. Heaves, no. Offensive board, good hustle by Valmonte.
Very good.
30 seconds, now down to 25.
They'll probably play for the last shot here, it looks like.
About a 3-second difference, shot clock and game clock.
Siebers wants it down there. He's calling for it like he's open.
Hesitation, kicked out Valmonte, baseline drive,
He's
door
got
slam
it.
shut, kicked out 3-ball, Siebers, no, tipped up, offensive board, corralled it, fed back in, offensive board, Siebers, no, rebound, put back, got it!
No way.
Klein beats the horn. And we will go to the locker room up by 3. 33-23, Glacier Peak Grizzlies back with halftime coverage after this on STSPN.
Okay, up by 10.
You at halftime, please.
Up by 10.
Yes, did I not say up by 10?
I think it's up by 3.
Whoops, my bad.
Sorry.
Back after this, up by 10 on STSPN.
Hot summers in Snohomish County lead to homeowners taking steps earlier each year to keep their home comfortable. If you're thinking about air conditioning for your home, now is the perfect time. Air conditioning costs hundreds less when installed with a new furnace. If you're unsure about the age or dependability of your home comfort system, our consultants will help you determine the best solution. Our experienced technicians make sure our customers are comfortable by keeping their heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical systems working well. But we believe comfort is more than that. We want you to have a comfortable buying experience, to be comfortable with our technicians working in your home, and on top of that, getting a value you're comfortable with. You can almost smell those fresh ground beans. Airfield Espresso at Harvey Field has been serving delicious cups of gourmet happiness for over 25 years. Excellent service and lasting relationships is their top priority. Stop in and experience the kindness and joy that exude from this special place, one cup at a time.
Introducing Cord, the new recruits. Our Seattle area plumbing company just keeps on growing. Every day, every job, every person is a champion on our team. How we support each other to support our customers is changing the game.
Hey, Gene Johnson Plumbing and Heating, Corey here. How could it possibly be this great to work for a plumbing company? Gene Johnson Plumbing really sets the bar. They are trend setting the nation for a plumbing company. My wife, in the first time in years, wants to bake and cook for my team. Gene Johnson Plumbing is my new plumbing home away from my own, and I will stand by that until I retire. I'm happy.
Experience respect, pride, and appreciation for doing great work.
McDaniel's Do-It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized do-it-best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
Hot summers in Snohomish County lead to homeowners taking steps earlier each year to keep their home comfortable. If you're thinking about air conditioning for your home, now is the perfect time. Air conditioning costs hundreds less when installed with a new furnace. If you're unsure about the age or dependability of your home comfort system, our consultants will help you determine the best solution. Our experienced technicians make sure our customers are comfortable by keeping their heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical systems working well. But we believe comfort is more than that. We want you to have a comfortable buying experience, to be comfortable with our technicians working in your home, and on top of that, getting a value you're comfortable with.
Back here on STSPN, Amp Harrell, Todd Elvig, and the coach, Ron Henthorn. It is a 33-23 lead and a defensive battle, Coach.
Yeah, definitely a defensive battle, and surprisingly, that 10 points doesn't really mean much here because the Panthers have been closer. The Jaguars have been closing the gap here on the Grizzlies just real close, and they kind of got it within 4 points one time there. But it's sort of been the Jackson Scott Bobby Siebers game here as we look at the total scores. Jackson Scott's got 12 of the 23, and Bobby Siebers has got 17 of the 33 for the Grizzlies. So let's see what happens in the second half out here when we get here.
Exactly. Let's take a closer look at the stats here. 16-9, the homestanding GP Grizzlies won the first quarter. They also won the second quarter, 17-14, to take a 33-23 lead into the half. Jackson Scott with a 12-point performance and 3 threes to lead the way for the visitors from North Creek. Also 3 points from Alec McVeigh, a three-pointer off the bench from Roman Jackson Hayes, a three-pointer from Drew Jensen, and a basket for Josh Bissenden. Meanwhile, on the GP side of the ledger, you mentioned 17 points for Bobby Siebers, 3 threes and an old school 3, basket and 1. Also 6 points, Aiden Davis, 2 three-pointers, 4 points for Joe Lee, 2 points each for Adam Thomas, a couple of free throws, Torrey Watkins, and Klein off the bench.
So nobody objected foul trouble here in this first half for either team so far, and surprisingly, it's not been a big turnover game. I kind of trying to keep track of them, but I've only got 2 or 3 for each team right now, so it's been a real good control game here.
Yeah, just a lockdown defensive matchup, which wouldn't expect too much more than that in the first game of the season for one of these teams, and the second game for North Creek.
I think probably some of the GP fans are a little bit surprised here, not knowing much about North Creek, kind of thinking the GP is going to come in here and run away with this, but they're not going to run away with anything if they don't get, as long as Bobby Siebers keeps hitting those threes out there.
Fair enough. Now, the GP boys schedule, of course, tonight against North Creek. They're at home for Stanwood on Wednesday, and then they're at Highline College. I love the college games for a matchup against Kentwood. Saturday the 11th at 2 o'clock. Then they are at home for Issaquah, and they take on Camas at Tahoma High. I'll check your girls' next few games in just a bit. They're at Issaquah High tonight for a non-league game. Straight away, then a kick, 3 on the way. McVeigh, air ball. He's going to hear it. Adam Thomas back the other way quickly. Siebers, the walk.
Turnover. Talk about turnovers, they just turn around and do it when I talk about it, right?
That's the magic, the joys of the radio. Rampant coach hanging out watching some ball on a Friday night in front of the baddest band in the land. I love that. Not enough high school bands have names, Coach.
Where'd they come up with that?
Not sure. Didn't check, didn't ask. Layup, no, and the rebound hoovered up. McVeigh, but a possession arrow on the jump ball, I should say.
Yep. Thought he was going to call a foul there for a minute. He could have, but he didn't.
Yeah,
no score here yet as we're starting this third period here, Amp.
And just more of that defensive, grinded-out slugfest. Pick straight away. Thomas on the right wing. Fed inside, picked off. Josh Bissenden.
He'd go all the way.
And that should have been a charge.
Yeah. No, I don't think so.
Oh, you didn't think his feet were... Okay.
No, I didn't think so.
So they will agree with you.
He moved into him.
And 2 free throws upcoming for Josh Bissenden. 2 fouls, 2 points.
Did they count that, though? They didn't count it yet, did they? It went in.
I didn't think it went in. I thought he had 2 shots.
Number 30, Bobby Siebers, his second.
It did.
I slowed it down. So, yeah, his feet weren't set.
Okay. Look at that. The magic of the monitor off to my left. I can use the tools that are around me, but...
if we have time.
And we are watching, and okay, yeah, you're right.
Bobby Sievers talking to the referee down there, wanting to know what he did wrong, even though he doesn't already know.
Yeah, he leaped into the lane, and it takes a lack of fear to try and take a charge. That's why they award a championship belt for taking a charge at Everett High. Missed it.
They did count those 2, didn't they?
Apparently they did, okay. So the 2 and none. A minute gone by here, quarter number 3. Cycling out high, Aiden Davis. Davis to Lee. Lee 1-on-2, rejected out of bounds.
Oh, that was almost not real foul, but it was.
A late whistle. Drew Jensen called for the infraction.
Number 23, Drew Jensen, his first, team's first of the second.
At the line, Joe Lee, 4 points.
It's Joe's first time on the line tonight. Let's see what he can do here.
No, it's his second time. He missed the and one. But
that's right. Yeah.
Got that first one.
That's right. He had a chance for 3 and didn't get it.
Up and rattled around. No, he is 1 for 3 at the stripe. Rebound comes away to McVeigh. North Creek has cut this to a 9-point game. Still anybody's game here early in the third. Cutting McVeigh decided to not take on Bobby Siebers one-on-one.
He had an edge on him. I think he'd have taken him. He'd have got there.
Scott out high. Hand fighting. Gives that one off now to Bissenden. Closing, knocked away Davis. 4 on the shot clock. Has to heave. That one short and taken away. Watkins.
I think he shot a little quick because the bench or somebody was hollering the numbers out a little early.
Oh, that was the student section.
Yeah.
Strength in numbers over there for GP.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to Airfield Espresso. We had these waiting for us when we showed up. I just can't believe it. Heather is just such a great person.
Where's mine? Drive, no.
I gave yours to the camera person.
Okay, that's fair.
And where's mine?
I don't know if you can handle those at your age.
Foul inside. That will send Joe Lee back to the line. Foul is called on Raj Dillon as we are taking care of Airfield Espresso. Seen a handful of folks with Airfield Espresso despite the no beverages rule here. I won't tell if you won't.
Nice little coffee shop down there by the airport.
Free throw up and good for Lee. Actually have a client of mine out there by the airport, but since they're not paying, I won't give them a plug on the TV here. Hit them both. Lee with the free throws. That's all the scoring for GP in this quarter. Free throw line jumper, some contact, no basket, no foul.
Could have been a foul because it did hit his arm.
GP going to slow things down here.
Is that kind of like no harm, no foul?
A little bit. No harm, but a little arm, no foul. Straight away. 3 ball. Got it. Aiden Davis.
Aiden Davis.
I like the triple announcement there. This guy's got some energy. 39-25, GP. Drive. Bunny hop.
Nice.
Oh, he got it to go, but they're going to wipe it off.
I thought the hop was legit, but I guess he must have skipped a bit. Too bad. A nice move.
Yeah, a bit of a crow hop to a bending reverse. It's a bit of robbery that one didn't go.
Look that later on the replay and see if he really did.
I didn't grab that one.
5 minutes to go. Third quarter.
I should pay closer attention.
We'll let it slide. 3 ball, right side. Davis, no. And the rebound in traffic ripped away by GP. 3 ball, no good. Taken away. Siebers still ice cold. Left side, hesitation. Shook his head, no. Kicked out. 3 ball, got it! A laser beam for Jackson Scott, his 4th.
Live or die by the 3 ball here, it looks like tonight.
11-point lead. 4:17 to go. Quarter number 3. Skip pass, right side. Cycled around. Snap to the corner. Head fake. Davis. Kicked out. 3 ball. Right wing side. Halfway down. No. Offensive board. Siebers getting some contact in his face. He'll just force it up and in. Siebers with 19. And an early edge for that adrenaline fundraising player of the game.
He's working on it.
Bumped off to the corner, McVeigh. Straight away, Jensen.
Could have got a fall through push there.
Free throw, no. Or free throw line jumper, no. Back they go. Davis one dribble.
Yep.
Cycled in, block the foul.
You know, I talked to Bobby ahead of the game. I said, you guys going to win this one? He says, what do you think I'm going to say?
Of course.
That is a smart answer.
Number 1,
Aiden Davis sitting on 9 points, make it 10. Foul is on Jensen. That is his 2nd. Wow, 3 subs checking in. Woodward, Jackson Haynes, and Rowe. Replacing Jensen.
I got to tell everybody to be patient with the scoreboard tonight because we're not hooked up to it. So.
Oh, whoops. Free throw up and good. Davis hit them both. He's got 11. 43-28. Glacier Peak on top. Out high is Alec McVeigh. McVeigh picks his spot, drives, draws a double, kicks off left side to Woodward. Woodward hesitates, trying to get around the corner.
Jaguars working hard to get it inside, and they haven't been able to do it yet.
4 on the clock, now 2 on the shot clock. 3 up, no, and
4 shot there by Rowe, did not go.
Well, he got something out of it.
Ooh, that was close to over and back.
Yep. Nobody saw it. Folks, the WIAA is looking for officials. They had to compress the schedule quite a bit, so if you have any interest in that, I'm sure you can find that on the STSPN website.
It's good exercise, too.
Up and good. Joe Lee. And a timeout on the floor. It is a timeout for Coach Knowles and the Jaguars. 45-28. The Glacier Peak lead on STSPN.
Tyler and Matt, Waterline.
Hey, how you doing? We're here in the U District on a Thursday, replacing all the buried galvanizers in the line.
Each of our homes depend upon their connection to water and sewer.
Hey, we're under the porch, putting in all new PEX, replacing all the galvanized, including the hose bib.
Over time, these lines age, change, and break down.
We're making our last connection. Matt's capping an old galvanized water line, and we should be done for the day.
Our Waterline team can help to make sure your connection runs smooth, healthy, and clean.
Back here on STSPN, Amp Harrell, Coach Ron Henthorn, and Mr. Todd Elvig pushing the buttons.
Thank you for getting over here, Ronnie.
Yeah.
Good to see you this year. Been kind of sparse.
Well, it's been a tough year, but we're out here playing, having a good time tonight, so that's good. GP out here with their biggest lead of the night so far, and surprisingly, the Jaguars aren't hitting that 3 ball yet.
Yeah, they have 1 3-pointer and a total of 5 points in the second half, they being the Jaguars of North Creek. Near side for Jackson Hayes. Jackson Hayes trying to get around the defense of Aiden Davis. Nothing doing. Dug back out through Scott. Drive, Woodward spun left without the ball, was bailed out, and the jumper goes. Rowe, right place, right time, Coach.
That's a little floating jumper there in the lane in the paint.
Thing of beauty. 15-point game. Remember, this is not a scrub team for North Creek at all. 1-0 on the season.
Not at all. They're a good team. GP just make a mistake here or there, and they're going to be back in this quick.
Calling a play on the far side, Torrey Watkins. Watkins, drive. Nope, excuse me. That was Adam Thomas, and a whistle on the end line.
A good foul in there on 11.
Number 11, Raymond Rowe, his second.
Rowe called for his second foul, and 2
I think
coming
that's
up.
a skill to be able to go in there and pretend like that shot was never going to make it. But boy, I was trying.
No, just close your eyes and keep driving.
Just throw it towards the cup, and good things will happen. It's kind of like in hockey. Just stand there in front of the goalie, mix some things up, take a smelly glove to the face, and take one for the team. Free throw up and good. Can I give a little love to our broadcast partners with KRKO?
Oh, sure. Where are they tonight?
They are nowhere tonight because they've got a date tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
They have got a
Lake Stevens
state championship game down at Mount Tahoma High School.
That's a different game than this.
A little bit. State championship football against Graham Kapowson. Head fake, drive. Wow, that was pretty. Jackson Scott blows past everybody. It's 47-32.
Still holding that 15-point lead here as we go to minute 20-something left to go in this third period.
Handoff coming around, now near wing. Nice unselfish play inside to Watkins and the foul.
3-3, maybe?
I believe you are correct. That is on 33. Silas Woodward.
Number 21, Torrey Watkins.
North Creek out of the Kingco League. Of course, Westco up here for GP. Free throw up and good. Watkins, he's got 3 on the day. Minute 20 left in the third. A big 16-point lead for the Grizzlies. Up and good.
Yep.
Watkins just taking care of business.
Yep.
He's a good player. He's good on football, too.
Out high, Jackson Hayes. In and
That
out,
looked good.
and a high arching 2.
Number 31,
Roman Jackson Hayes with the between the rings jumper.
Nothing but net on that shot.
Thing of beauty.
50 seconds left. Drive. Score!
Drive in the basket.
Torrey Watkins.
Torrey Watkins.
51-34. Left side it goes to Woodward. Woodward dumps it off to Scott. Pump fake right, gives it up left. Rowe. Drive then dish. Woodward head fake.
Yeah.
Oh, great defense. Watkins shades and causes the travel. 27 seconds left in the third. 3/4 court side out. Don't see that one often enough. Across the timeline goes Joe Lee, the 6-footer. Free throw line, drag the toe. Kicked out, 3-ball.
Look at that.
Aiden Davis
3-point
is 4th 3-pointer of the day. 6 seconds left in the third. Hesitation, crossover, 4 seconds. 3, up fake, kicks.
Look at
Jackson
that high.
Hayes.
Whoa.
Wow, that was close.
I thought it was going to go in for a while. What a mile high, though.
Unique delivery, but it goes for naught. A 20-point lead for Glacier Peak. We'll go to the fourth on STSPN.
Number 21, Raj Dillon.
You can almost smell those fresh ground beans. Airfield Espresso at Harvey Field has been serving delicious cups of gourmet happiness for over 25 years. Excellent service and lasting relationships is their top priority. Stop in and experience the kindness and joy that exude from this special place, one cup at a time. Hot summers in Snohomish County lead to homeowners taking steps earlier each year to keep their home comfortable. If you're thinking about air conditioning for your home, now is the perfect time. Air conditioning costs hundreds less when installed with a new furnace. If you're unsure about the age or dependability of your home comfort system, our consultants will help you determine the best solution. Our experienced technicians make sure our customers are comfortable by keeping their heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical systems working well. But we believe comfort is more than that. We want you to have a comfortable buying experience, to be comfortable with our technicians working in your home, and on top of that, getting a value you're comfortable with.
Back here on STSPN, 20-point lead for GP with the basketball. Fed into the post, kicked out, 3-ball, Siebers, no. He had the stroke in the first half, but only a 2-point basket since.
GP with a 21-11 run in that third period there. And there's Siebers gonna drive it all the way to the basket.
Hey, if the long ball is not working, you take the single, you take the base hit. Fed inside. Hesitation on the low block, fed underneath. Scott kicks out, whipped around, 3-ball, no. Contact, offensive board, kicked up near side. Jackson Hayes, no. Offensive board again, put back good, McVeigh. McVeigh, the garbage man.
McVeigh finally back in the scoring column here after a blanked out third period.
And a turnover. Fed up ahead. Nice hesitation. Pressed off the window for Raj Dillon, his first points. And a timeout on the floor. Let's see, is this a full? It's a 30. We'll take a quick 30 as well. 56-38 GP on STSPN. Back here on STSPN, out of this 30-second timeout. Camp Harrell, Ron Henthorn on the call, as Coach Brian Hunter's squad has a big lead here, Coach.
Yeah, Brian Hunter didn't like the reason that was a turnover there for GP, and so he had called that timeout and said, we got to fix that right away. And we'll see if he did.
18-point lead, but that was 2 straight baskets given up by this Grizzlies defense. Near side, 3-ball, nope. And taken away finally by Drew Jensen. Up ahead, Raj Dillon hesitates, drives.
I thought he could go all the way.
3-ball, no, and taken away through contact, Watkins. Crowd loves this defensive effort from the Grizzlies.
Grizzlies are getting good position under the basket, so they're getting a lot of those rebounds in there, and it makes a big difference on the extra shots.
Out high, Thomas and Lee playing a little pitch and catch. 3-ball goes in.
3-point basket,
Bobby Siebers. He's got 5 points. It's 5-4.
Yeah,
Siebers leading away.
Be player control.
And player control foul against North Creek. Siebers took the charge.
Number 31, Roman Jackson Hayes, his first.
Roman Jackson Hayes with his first foul. 6-1 foul discrepancy, Coach.
Yep, I think the Jaguars are getting a little bit tighter here, and they're trying to slow things down, but isn't working for them. There's another 3 by Watkins.
Money.
3-point basket.
This is a be careful country for the Jaguars, because GP just drew that play up in the dirt. They ran it exactly the way they wanted it. Pull back, 3-ball. No.
Yep. Oh, it's going to be a 3 free throw shot.
The cardinal sin, you do not foul the jump shooter, Coach.
Number 2, Joe Lee, his second, team second. of the second half.
And it wasn't in the act of shooting.
Oh,
apparently.
I thought it was.
I don't really see how that wasn't in the act of shooting. But
yeah.
Either way, back to work.
Interesting.
Off the pick. Hesitation at the elbow for Scott. Gives
Nice
it up.
move.
The cutter, McVeigh.
5, Alex McVeigh.
This Jaguars team's going to go about as far as McVeigh will take them, I think. Lobbed back to the trailer. Adam Thomas. Out of the corner, back out to Lee. Near side, again by that campfire. Head fake, steps back twice.
That's a turnover.
That is in fact a turnover. And running it down in the corner, Dylan. Skip pass, beep, beep, no.
Yeah.
Whistle, foul, and Jensen will have free throws. 62-40 as we're laying out the margin here with 5 minutes to go.
11, Adam Thomas, his third. Team's third. Going to the line to shoot 2.
Both teams
For North
going
Creek,
10
number
players
20,
deep.
Drew Jensen.
A little surprised by that with the JV and the C team that you wouldn't dress out 15 for this one.
Brian Hunter only plays about 9 or 10 kids all the time every year, so that's what we're looking at again this year.
Fair enough. Jensen with the free throw. He's got 4 points. 3 fouls on the Grizzlies. Got it to go. Jensen with 5. 62-42 your score. Near side for Lee. In then out. 3 on the way. No good.
Good ball.
Missed it all, and Jensen will take it back the other way.
I think that was just a pass to the other team.
Yeah.
Scott gives it up. Jensen drains the tub. 62-45. The Grizzlies have trailed all of 1 time in this contest. Bat out, right wing, cycle back through, knocked away. Good concentration.
Oh, that
Thomas
should have been
to
a
secure
foul.
it.
That's
And there is a blocking foul.
Going to go against Jackson Hayes, I think.
Number 31, Roman Jackson
Roman
Hayes.
Jackson Hayes. His second
Team
foul, and team 7, so 1-1. What'd you see? What was the foul?
He's just a blocking foul. He got him moving, and he could have called it the other way because Thomas kind of put his arm into him as well. But you get a choice on those kind.
Up and good. Thomas with 5 points and 1 more free throw. I didn't even bother to mention that this is a Jaguars team without one of their studs. Football players still hurt. We'll take a full timeout in the middle of these free throws. 63-45 GP with a lead on STSPN.
McDaniel's Do It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years. They are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized Do It Best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
We at Gene Johnson are here and ready to help with our touch-free service. Being clean and safe are at the top of our minds. We're using gloves, masks, shoe covers, and lots of hand sanitizer. Our software allows us to get your approval without any physical contact. We hope you don't need us, but if you do, we're ready. Gene Johnson, clean, on time.
Back here on STSPN. Free throw is up and good for Adam Thomas. I thought we would have some extra time in that timeout as well, but maybe not.
30 seconds goes by in about 29 and a half seconds.
Near side with Jackson Scott. Straight away, good little clear out, but he can't get the shot. Rebound, Dylan gives that one up to Jackson Hayes. 3-ball no, and taken away inside.
Watkins with a nice board again down there. He's doing really good yeoman duty down there under the basket.
Got 2 big games next week on STSPN. We'll get to those after this next play. And then out, cycling it around, Joe Lee. Wednesday, Thursday action next week. Whipped around, right side, deep 3, no, from the corner and taken away. It's Cascade Jackson. Boys basketball on a Wednesday. 3-ball. Wow!
That's a long one.
Jackson and Scott with 5 threes and 20 points. Have yourself a day.
Jackson Scott's going to earn himself a half a shirt here for that kind of play.
Just about. Unselfish play inside. Just bash that one into Torrey Watkins. He's got 11. Our Thursday game next week, Edmonds Woodway girls at Snohomish. Head fake, driving in, block and foul call. That should be on 2, Joe Lee.
A third foul, I think, on him.
That's what I show as well.
Fouls on number 2, Joe Lee, his third, team's 4.
And I mentioned I would get you the Glacier Peak girls next few games. They're at Issaquah tonight. They're at home on Tuesday for Snohomish, and they're at home for Everett on Saturday of next week.
Is Tuesday, I'm not sure if that's still on, but if it is, we'll probably be here.
Ah, well.
Because if Tom's calling it, I'll just plug into him.
Fair enough.
Oh, I didn't say that over the air.
Drive and fouled. That could be the 4th on Joe Lee.
Yeah, I think it probably is.
I'm just looking at the GP schedule, not the KRKO schedule, but we'll see. I do believe the next game for KRKO is a Tuesday nighter, though, but I don't have that in front of me at the moment.
I'm waiting for these girls to unplug us.
Running by here.
No good. Good to see some things never change, whichever time zone you're in. The young folks entertaining themselves while there's a game going on.
They didn't come to watch the game. There he drops it.
1 of 2 for Jackson Scott. He's got 21.
Big 17-point lead here for GP, and looks like it's going to go up higher right now. Ooh, he didn't go for the 2.
Cycled around and a whistle, and foul called backside. What do we got here?
On Bobby?
Officials are going to have a quick discussion about it. Only 1 of the 3 saw it.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, it was something to do with Bobby Siebers getting tangled up with somebody over by the cheerleaders.
Yeah.
It's a technical foul on Alec McVeigh. That's my first technical in the state of Washington. 66-49.
I didn't see what he called, though. Did you?
All I saw was the tack on 5, so I don't know if he said something or hit him or.
I think there might have been little words because I didn't see anything physical.
And missed that one.
You know, my theory on these technical shots is that when you take away the people on the side, you lose your depth.
No, I don't think I'll buy that.
Well,
that's a good theory.
Everybody's paying attention to you and you alone, which makes it that much harder. 25 points for Bobby Siebers as he hits 1 of 2.
You know, when I played, I never heard anybody pay attention to me because the crowd was just a background noise. I never heard it. Never heard anything except the coach's voice.
That's impressive. I didn't get an opportunity to play. There's not a whole lot of need for a 5'7" skinny kid. That inside, lost it, got it back. Bobby Siebers has found his momentum.
He's definitely working on player of the game, don't you think, Cam?
Yep, he was taking himself out of consideration with some cold shooting, and he is right back in it. Deep 3. Woof. Booted off the heel. Rebound and an elbow in the face. Torrey Watkins. That up ahead. Siebers reverse. No! Yep. Bangs off the wall.
He definitely got fouled.
Got his money's worth. Sub will check in Jackson Hayes.
Number 23, Drew Jensen, his third.
Also in for the first time is Tyler McAfee, the sophomore for GP. And returning is Rowe after this free throw. 9th team foul. No.
McAfee's Jaguar.
Yep.
Number 35,
McAfee,
number 33,
Woodward. I said Jackson Hayes. He was already out there.
Yep.
And Rowe. 69-49. The Grizzlies have the lead. Siebers up and no. Offensive board, sort of. Cleaning it up is Watkins. Too much hustle from the Jags, coach. They fed it right to the other team.
Torrey Watkins with 11 points this second half. He's coming alive here.
30-second timeout. We need to take it, or should we keep it right here? We'll keep it right here in this 30-second timeout. Minute 47 left as it looks like GP's going to the bench, Coach.
Yeah, they only got a couple of guys left that haven't played there, right?
Yep.
That's going to the bench for GP is like.
Is he gonna let his JV player Luke get in there?
Well, I think he only promoted one guy up from the JV.
Yeah, he put Luke Doman up there.
I was a little surprised to see moves like that, considering this is the first game of the season. So,
well, he's only got 9 guys on his roster, so he probably figures that 10 guys works better for him.
And GP was not out of their timeout, so gives a wide open opportunity for Rowe, and he will score. 71-51 with $1:38 to go. GP trying to finish this one out strong, up 20. Thomas and Davis out there. Looking for Valmonte, there he is. Valmonte to Siebers. Inside Klein, couldn't get the layup. Minute 14 left in regulation. Rowe for the Jags, drives 1-on-2, loses it and gets it back. Now back out to Jackson Hayes. Jackson Hayes, skip pass on a cut, nice look. Inside then out, 3 on the way short. And he'll get his own rebound. Nice shovel inside, lost it on the inline, out of bounds.
It's gonna stay here.
Rolled off of Reggie Valmonte.
Number 3, Luke Zimmerman.
There goes Bobby. I bet he's sitting down for the night.
Yep.
And listen to this crowd.
24, Paxton Bigby.
No, there's Big B, and they're getting their token 50 seconds in again here.
No look at Zimmerman just yet.
Here comes.
Oh, they just.
Here comes Doman.
Something happened there.
Yeah.
Number 4.
Doman will check in.
So they got the rest of the subs that didn't play going to get their 54 seconds in here.
Did get Zimmerman in as well. So yes, all of the subs have gotten in for the Grizzlies. Spin move, 360 and then some for Woodward. Jackson Hayes on the inline, marked well by Bigby. Hesitation, drive.
Oh, hello.
Going to get Bigby for a foul, I think.
Foul is on Luke Doman.
No, Doman. He could have got both of them fouled.
Take your pick. Believe that we will win from the very loud student section over there. Fed inside, tie up on the end line, and they're going to say jump ball. Glacier Peak will win the possession arrow tie up there. 34 seconds left.
Well, 20-point lead here with the game out of control for the Jaguars here today. Good game, though, all the way, I thought.
Yeah, it's a 20-point game, but they fought all the way. 3 ball up, no. Bigby will not touch it as it goes out of bounds. Out off of Woodward.
DP's got a chance for a couple more points here if they get a good shot off. 20 seconds on the clock here.
In line right, fed in quickly to Zimmerman. Zimmerman right side. Doman pulls the trigger. No. Offensive board Z. Cycled around. Doman 3 ball.
And he gets it.
Money! Doman tickles the twine.
Coming off the JV, he's coming in here and getting big 3.
And that's the last points, the last shot of this game. 74-51. We will total this one up, take a break, and when we come back, we'll have your highlights, final thoughts, and perhaps an interview with your Adrenaline Fundraising Player of the Game. Back after this, STSPN.
You gonna send Sarah down?
Hot summers in Snohomish County lead to homeowners taking steps earlier each year to keep their home comfortable. If you're thinking about air conditioning for your home, now is the perfect time. Air conditioning costs hundreds less when installed with a new furnace. If you're unsure about the age or dependability of your home comfort system, our consultants will help you determine the best solution. Our experienced technicians make sure our customers are comfortable by keeping their heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical systems working well. But we believe comfort is more than that. We want you to have a comfortable buying experience, to be comfortable with our technicians working in your home, and on top of that, getting a value you're comfortable with.
Sure.
And welcome back here on STSPN. Your final score, the Glacier Peak Grizzlies get the win 74-51 over the visiting Jaguars from North Creek. We'll get to stats and everything in just a bit, but the big stat you need to know, Bobby Siebers, 27 points, and I'm showing 4 threes and a basket and 1, so we'll call it 5 threes. He is our Adrenaline Fundraising Player of the Game. Good game.
Yeah, we came out, this is a whole new team since last year. We came out with a chip on our shoulder. A bunch of these guys haven't touched the floor like in an actual season with fans and stuff. The only people that have is me and number 1, Aiden Davis. So to have a young group, like not a young group, but first time on the floor and how we played, it was great.
Yeah, I would say that was a solid performance. Defense, I think, the hallmark more than offense in the first half. What keyed the defense for this group?
Flying around, getting steals, getting tips, letting them up to one shot. We want to limit them to one shot, get the rebound, get out, and push the ball.
Tell me, Bobby, were you worried about them at the halftime here? Because they were pretty close to you by then.
We weren't so worried, but we're like, oh, they're starting to creep back. Let's get back on it, get our defense tightened up a little bit, and we'll be good.
Yeah. So the 3-ball ruled pretty good for you guys tonight.
Yeah, it ruled really good.
Now, is that the way you guys like to play, is shoot the 3-ball first?
Yeah, we're a small group, so we want to get out and go and then let it fly.
Now, you mentioned this is both a young team and not a young team. A lot of seniors, but not a ton of experience in varsity situations. What's that like, especially with you as the leader?
It's good because they're all pushing out practice. They all want to throw something in, and it's just how hard they work. We want to get to the state. We want to get to state. That's our goal. So if we keep on pushing with a chip on our shoulder,
yeah, absolutely. The sky is the limit. Bobby Siebers, our Adrenaline Fundraising Player of the Game. You had 27 points and scored in every single quarter. What made it happen for you? Was it defense?
Yeah, defensively I was sound, and then that just flowed to my offense.
Yeah, I would say that's a fair bet. A man, a few words here. Any final thoughts for him, Coach?
Well, just, Bobby, it's a great game to have you out here again this year for your final year, and you got the Adrenaline Fundraiser Player of the Game shirt here to hold up there. Hold it up there. We get a big picture of you there, and let your fans get a picture of you as well.
Put in the work. I love that.
Look forward to seeing you next week against Stanwood.
Yep, I can't wait for that game.
Should be a good one.
Yep.
Absolutely. Appreciate it. I'll let you get back to celebrating.
Yep.
That is Bobby Siebers, our Adrenaline Fundraising Player of the Game. You want to take a quick break here? Or no, we'll go ahead and put a lid on it. Bobby Siebers, a gentleman and a scholar right there. Just a quick touch of your final stats for the home folks. 27 points for Bobby Siebers, 14 for Aiden Davis, 13 for Watkins, 9 for Joe Lee, 6 for Adam Thomas, 3 for Doman. The last points of the game coming from the JV call-up, and 2 points off the bench for Klein.
Yep, he's going to be happy about that, getting his 3-point there at the end of the game like that.
Any final thoughts, Coach Henthorn?
Well, just a great game here for GP to start tonight, and also a great game for the North Creek Jaguars. I think they got a lot of wins coming under their belt as their season goes on here, because they got some talented players out there. So looking forward to some big things about them, and as Bobby Siebers says, they want to go to state, so we'll hang with them here and see if they can make it to state.
Absolutely. By the way, to your point, Jackson Scott led the way for the Jags, 21 of their 51 points.
Yeah, and he's a good ball player, and Davis as well is good out there. So,
well, let's go ahead and put this one to bed. 74-51 your final. Don't forget, KRKO has the radio call of Lake Stevens and Graham Kapowsin tomorrow from Mount Tahoma High School for 4A State. I believe that is a 4 o'clock start, but I don't know for sure. You'll be able to see that, of course, on KRKO's website, depending on where you're trying to listen. And next week, we on STSPN have Cascade at Jackson boys on Wednesday, Edmonds Woodway at Snohomish girls on Thursday, and a possible Tuesday game. Well, so stay tuned.
So I want to give a big shout out to the guys out in the truck tonight that are making things work for us, and they had a special thanks in here for you, Todd. They said they really enjoyed those coffee and donuts you left for them out there.
I believe that at least some of the coffee may have come from our proud sponsor there. That's Airfield Espresso. So I got to take care of them as well. For Todd Elvig, for the guys in the truck, for my producer engineer Rod Taylor Thorne and Ron Henthorn off to my right, I'm Amp Harrell. This has been another award-winning presentation of STSPN.
Good night, everybody.